The hero, where courage meets love. A son becomes the hero his mother always knew him to be. My dear viewers, let's step into the realm of the poem The Hero by Rabindranath Tagore and witness the dance of bravery and devotion in the arms of a mother's unwavering trust. This is not just a poem, it's a lullaby sung by the courageous to their most cherished. The Hero by Rabindranath Tagore is a narrative poem that portrays a scenario where a son reassures and protects his mother in the face of danger. Tagore over here draws upon symbolism to create a compelling tale of bravery and love. The poem is a reflection of his deep thinking and portrays the protective instincts and courage exhibited by a child when faced with adversity. So, we are going to see as a central message the poem is going to deal with the theme of courage, unwavering bond between a mother and her child. So now let us decode the line by line meaning of the poem. The poem begins with the poet inviting the mother to imagine a journey through an unfamiliar and dangerous land. The mother is in a palanquin and the son is on a red horse. The setting of the poem is described where it's evening time. The sun is casting a dim light over a desolate land of Joradighi. Now this kind of a setting which is described is a kind of a desolate and barren area. It is arousing fear in the mother. However, the son, like a hero from the very beginning, reassures her not to be afraid. In the next part, the poet says that the meadow is prickly with spiky grass and through it runs a narrow broken path. There are no cattle to be seen in the wide field. They have gone to their village stalls. It grows dark and dim on the land and sky, and we cannot tell where we are going. Suddenly you call me and ask me in a whisper, "What is that near the bank?" So the setting is described here in details further. The meadow that they are traveling through, it is a difficult one. The terrain is not an easy one. There are prickly grass growing. There's a narrow broken path. There are no cattle over here. It indicates a very rare, unusual situation because a meadow is a place where you find cattle grazing. There's darkness all around. The direction is becoming unclear. They cannot understand in which direction are they heading and whether it's the correct one for them or not. The mother, being concerned, asks about a light near the bank. That is there light near the bank where they are heading towards? Just then there bursts out a fearful yell. Yell means screaming and shouting, and figures come running towards us. You sit crouched in your palanquin and repeat the names of the gods in prayer. So the mother is nearly crouching because she's got very scared of a sound that has come suddenly. The bearers, that is the people who were carrying the palanquin, shaking in terror, hide themselves in the thorny bush. So even the palanquin bearers, they just leave the palanquin where it is and they go and hide in a bush. I shout to you, "Don't be afraid, mother, I'm here." Now the attackers approach with a further threatening appearance. The sun warns them, declaring that if they advance further or try to cause any harm, there will be consequences. See, he says, with long sticks in their hands and hair all wild about their heads, they come nearer and nearer. So their very appearance of these attackers is very fierce. I shout, "Have a care, you villains. One step more and you are dead, men." So he's giving a warning. They give another terrible yell and rush forward. You clutch my hand and say, the word clutch means to hold, to grab tightly. "Dear boy, for heaven's sake, keep away from them." I say, "Mother, just you watch me." So the mother is being concerned about the safety of her son, but the son is very much courageous enough to face this difficult situation. Now, the scene where the fight is happening between the attackers and the son continues. The son, being confident, tells his mother to watch as he charges into action. He then engages in a fierce battle, and the entire stanza over here describes the intensity of the fight that would have otherwise disturbed the mother if she witnessed it. Right? He says, "Then I spurred my horse for a wild gallop, and my sword and buckler clashed." That is, he's even giving us the exact same sounds which were being produced at that time as he was preparing to, launch into that fierce battle. The fight becomes so fearful, mother, that it would give you a cold shudder. You would have a chill running down your spine when you would see this fight happening from your palanquin. Many of them fly, and a great number are cut to pieces. So you can see this is the exact description of that fierce battle taking place. I know you're thinking, sitting all by yourself, that your boy must be dead by this time, but I come to you all stained with blood. That is, after the fight, he's all covered with blood, and he then says that, "Mother, the fight is over, and your son is standing right in front of you, all alive." Next, he describes, "You come out and kiss me, pressing me to your heart, and you say to yourself, I don't know what I should do if I hadn't my boy to escort me." So the mother is saying that if you were not there to be there as a bodyguard for me to protect me, I would not have been alive myself. And you are such a courageous boy that you did not just save me, but you also came back fully alive, intact. And the mother, out of extreme happiness to see her son alive, and at the same time how the son has acted as a protector of the mother, presses her to her chest, and showers a lot of love towards her son. The son now reflects on the unpredictable nature of life, suggesting the extraordinary events could happen by chance. He envisions what would be the reaction of people if such a kind of a situation had occurred. 1,000 useless things happen day after day, and why couldn't such a thing come true by chance? He's saying that there are many such difficult situations that happen all around the world each day, in any part of the world at a given time. So whatever situation has happened so far, it is very likely that it might happen with them as well, and then it would be like a story in a book. This situation would be read by people, and then he's thinking that if this kind of a situation that has been described in the entire span of the poem were written in a book, what would be the reaction of the people? My brother would say, "Is it possible? I always thought he was so delicate." So the brother had a notion that this little boy was a delicate one. He did not have the courage, and that is why he would not give him the respect. So when he's done a deed of this kind and it has been recorded in a book and is being read by people, the brother will be really happy. Our village people would say in amazement, "Was it not lucky that the boy was with his mother?" So he is one by one imagining what would be the reaction of the people, that it has been a coincidence that the son was with his mother in a difficult situation, and like a hero protected his mother from the danger. Now, for those who might not have understood what happened exactly towards the end, I would like to just take 1 minute of your time to tell you about the ending of the poem. The ending of the poem brings a twist because the son, being stained with blood, reassures his worried mother that the fight is over. Okay? Now, the mother is relieved to see the son. She embraces or hugs the son, which highlights the intensity of their bond and the protective nature of the son. At the same time, we see the son's reflection on the unpredictability of life, suggesting that such kind of extraordinary events can happen randomly, unexpectedly, and we must always be prepared. The poem closes with a food for thought on the chance nature of life and the fortunate coincidence of the son being with his mother during these trying times, during this adversity. So overall, the ending beautifully captures the themes of bravery, love, and the comforting presence of a son in this narrative. So, firstly, the poem explores the theme of bravery and heroism as the son fearlessly confronts danger to protect his mother. Secondly, the poem shows the strong bond between the mother and the son, emphasizing the protective instincts and the love that is shared in this kind of a relationship, even in the challenging circumstances. And the poem touches upon the unpredictable nature of life, where unexpected events can turn a seemingly ordinary day into a heroic tale. So that's it from this video. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel for more such future updates. Thank you for watching. Bye.